5th episode of this, which is really cool. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We got a really packed show, so hang on tight. We've got Finnegan Circus, Dr. Finnegan Circus. I'm sorry, he went to Carnival Medical School for that, so it should be Dr. Finnegan Circus. We got the lovely song stylings of the lovely Kate Nix. We got the amazing hot Todd Lincoln, and we got the wonderful folk family revival. So we're going to talk about that today. Let's get out of the business and the nastiness out of the way. If you like the show, make sure you, right there, you can tip me. All the money I get tipped for actually goes to a lot of the other artists I really dig. So tip me so that way I can tip other people, including probably some of the people here tonight. If you have any questions or concerns about the show, right there is my email address, devilsexhibit@gmail.com. If you're a performer and like to be part of the show, hit me up there. It'd be really cool. And last little business as far as stuff like that, over here, it's nothing there right now, but during the performances, you'll see the contact information, the tipping info for all the artists that you're going to see tonight. So please pay attention and tip generously. Oh, and this side right here, that's part of the right there as far as that's for the actual channel itself. Any donations made to that goes to all the artists that work on that are on the network, house behind the scenes and stuff like that. Keeps this machine rolling. And if you can. We also appreciate follows, we appreciate subscriptions, all that really cool stuff. Anyway, to the show. So Florida's governor, Ron, aka Trump's cuck, DeSantis, gave the go-ahead to open the beaches in Florida. Right there. Jacksonville, aka the Florida of Florida towns, was the first to open up its said beaches. Thank you, Dr. Finnegan. It is a nice shirt. I'll go over that later. Anyway, the Jacksonville first opened up their beaches. Now, the only reason I can think of why they opened their beaches is because I think Florida has this idea about doing some really weird redneck Highlander thing, where really there can be only one Florida man. Now, I know I can find crazier pictures for a Florida man. I can, but that looks like a friend of mine, and that's what makes it funny to me. If you can't laugh at your own jokes, why are you making the jokes? So what's everybody drinking tonight? I'm having a nice and lovely old-fashioned I made myself. I make my own simple syrup. Water's pretty good, drama-free. I don't judge. Drink whatever makes you happy. There we go. Hot Todd Lincoln. Amazing. By the way, did you guys know if you have an Amazon Prime account, you also have a Twitch Prime account? That means you can sign up and be part of shows for free. And not only that, is you can do one subscription a month, also for free. And why not subscribe to the Kevin Cooper Live Stream? Anyway, back to the show. On Friday, 2 Australian doctors, Dr. Norman Swan, who is a host and producer for the Corona Cast podcast on Australian Broadcasting Network, and then also Dr. Andy Tagg, who's an emergency room physician, were both asked if coronavirus could be spread via farts. Yep. Coronavirus can be spread by the fart. Both doctors said, yes, it is possible to spread the coronavirus through farts. Science has already confirmed that the virus can be contained within the poop of infected individuals. And as farts are essentially aerosolized feces, they truly are silent but deadly. And that's also the reason why they're ass to mouth is part of the no-no list when it comes to sex and stuff like that. But Dr. Swan did add to say that to lay your fears that as long as you wear butt masks, aka underwear and clothes, you'll be perfectly fine. So please, all I ask you, maintain your 6 feet around from everybody, and of course, please, no bare ass blasting whatsoever. It's true, Doc Finnegan, spreading COVID through farts is the ultimate simulator. By the way, everybody, in case you ever forgot, because we've been trapped in our houses, Happy Earth Day, everybody! Happy Earth Day! Happy Earth Day! I'm sorry, Mother Nature. I was unable to go out and get you a gift. I've kind of been trapped in here for the past month or so. Oh, you're fine with that? You're okay? You got me a gift? Really? Oh, that's really so nice. I promise, when I get out, I will come and get a gift just for you. You know what? I just screwed up. How's that better? Yeah, hey, I actually have 2 cameras. Duh. I've been drinking. By the way, what does somebody get for their 6 billionth anniversary? Because I want to make sure I get it right just for Mother Earth. What can I get? What Mother Earth? It's okay for me to open it now. You sure? All right. Cool. What'd I get? Oh. Guess we're not getting out anytime soon. Wah, wah. So the latest trend going on right now is the anti-quarantine movement happening across the United States. Boom, there's a picture of them in Pennsylvania. Now, some people are there legitimately because they're actually worried about their livelihood, which is fair. But those people still maintain 6 feet distance and masks. Other people were there because they weren't getting the services that they're wanting. And some of my favorite pictures I saw so far. So I got this one, which is like a give me liberty or give me COVID-19. Well, you already have liberty, so guess you're getting COVID-19. I mean, no masks sitting around near people. Good for you. Helping spread disease. Good for you, man. The My Body, My Choice, Trump 2020 sends a really mixed message because I'm fairly certain Trump has no interest in giving choice to anybody's bodies. Right here we get, don't cancel my golf season. Well, to cancel baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer. Well, they didn't cancel wrestling. If you're in Florida, you can still, wrestling's considered essential business. So you can still wrestle there. At least if you're the WWE. But yeah, your golf season's done. Just lose it. Even though it really is kind of a really social distancing sport. You know, pants on one and want to keep people around you. This is my favorite, one of my favorites. Open our We All Do Acid. We're not opening anytime soon, so if you want, please send those lovely little tabs in the mail to me. I would love to have them. Twitch, just kidding with that. I really don't want the tabs. I'm just doing something funny. Okay, it's all right, cool. And my last favorite one is this, which is the sign that says reopen Pennsylvania. Well, I gotta look at Pennsylvania, misspelled Pennsylvania. Give me liberty or give me death. We, the people, like P-E-A-P-L. I got enough. So I'm wearing the hat today, the specific hat says, you know, make red hats wearable again, because I really like wearing red hats, and hopefully after the end of the year, we can go back to wearing regular red hats again. So as I said, we got a really good show today. We've got the Folk Family Revival, we've got Kate Nix, We have Hot Todd Lincoln, and we have Dr. Finnegan Circus. So we'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
And we're back, everybody. Old Humble whiskey. Although my supply is starting to run low, I may have to switch to the other stuff soon. And by other stuff, I mean water. Ugh. Kidding, I like water, that's why. I like my Persian and my whiskey glass. You guys ready for our first entry tonight? Alright, so I met this guy a few years ago in New Orleans. You guys heard me talk about New Orleans a lot, and I will always continually take you to New Orleans. And what I'm going to be talking about is, of course, I'm talking about Hot Todd Lincoln. You know, he was actually the very first performer outside of the people I traveled with that I ever met at the Southern Sideshow Hootenanny, and he was a lovely mensch and nice guy. He was an amazing MC that night. He's a formidable, strong man, an exceptional escape artist, and he's also a pin brother of mine. We actually got pinned last year by the Big Easy Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence as we were wandering around the quarter and met up with these people, and we both did tricks for them, and so they gave us both pins. So it's pretty cool. And here's another cool thing about this man. Yesterday was his birthday. So why don't you guys drop him some love, which means tip info during his performance. Buy him his quote-unquote birthday shot, which is $5. Throw some $5 into his Venmo, so that way he can be seeing all this love and stuff like that. So if you guys could, please give it up for the one. And also, right here, if you want to keep track and you want to give him all the special wishes, beyond the chat we got right there, everybody's chopping right there. You can also go to @Hot Todd Lincoln on all the major socials, and you can track him with all those videos going on like that. So if you guys could, please give it up for the one, the only, Hot Todd Lincoln. we're back, everybody. How you guys doing? What'd you guys think? Todd Lincoln, everybody. I hope you guys tipped in really well for those nice little birthday shots. Pew, 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 pew. Just so dumb, great to see that Pickles LeVay is on the chat. Hey, Pickles, what's going on? Pickles is going to be on this show in a couple of weeks, so be ready. It's just going to be something crazy. They're going to be something crazy. So you guys ready for our next guest? Cheers. I actually became familiar with this person several years ago. For those that know me, I'm actually a really huge fan of burlesque. I've been following it for years. My late wife was really big into it, so we liked going out to the burlesque show there. And so this person came onto my radar, kind of like a friend of a friend on Facebook sort of thing. And so I followed them. And in fact, so much so that they were going by a different name then. Then I saw a thing that she was doing a Kickstarter for a music record. So I checked out her stuff. I really liked it. So I followed this Kickstarter. Kickstarter succeeded, and I got the really cool album. By that point in time, she changed her name, and now she goes by Kate Nix. That's actually a picture of her latest single available, which you can pick up at katenix.bandcamp.com. Kate Nix is a Philadelphia-based musician and costume designer. In fact, she runs a costume thing called Closet Champion, which is pretty awesome with her husband, a professional wrestler. You can catch her on all the socials, which I'll put right there. I am katenix.com, which you cannot see well because I know how to do things right. And what's also really cool is she actually runs a show every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So what I want you to do is we're going to take a moment. We're all going to jump in our time machines, go back to 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to watch her show, laugh, enjoy, talk about all the cool stuff. I watched it earlier today. It was really cool, especially concerning the fact is like the weird racism that with the band Aqua. Really weird. But you can catch that show, Lullaby Lounge, 8 p.m. Eastern, every Wednesday on katenix.live. She's actually has Twitch, all that fun stuff. I saw her in the chat earlier. I don't know if she's still on. What's really cool is that she was actually really kind about sending us a video of her doing a live track of one of her songs. And so I think that was really nice of her. And this song is available on Bandcamp. Again, katenix.bandcamp.com. And she recorded this just for us. So let's give it a listen to Sell Out by Kate Nix.
Hello, my name is Kate Nix, and I'm going to play a song that I wrote for you. I wrote this song about 10 years ago. Sell out, fully endorsed. I'm off my horse. I just wanna make some money. Why can't somebody say I'd be the perfect face for their brand of deception? No, had intentions. I'm tired of being bored, baby. I'm off my high horse. I'm off my high horse. God, I wish that I could sell out. All expenses paid for a simple serenade. I just wanna live happy. Somebody slap me with a contract and a car. $1 million deal, or at least a few meals. I'm just sell out a radio spot or two. It's all I'd have to do to pay the doctor what I owe, and my rent and my phone, just enough to live. I might not be perfect, but I think I deserve this. I'm tired of being poor. Baby, I'm off my high horse. I'm off my high horse. I can't find my high horse. I'm off my high horse. See, I almost dropped my pick there, but I didn't. I finished the song anyway. Thank you so much for listening.
Okay, Nick's everybody. Wasn't that great? I've been a big fan of hers for years. I think the album I picked up was Sage and Silver Bullets. It's a great record. Totally recommend her, all the stuff she does. She also does great work. Her husband's pretty awesome too. I know I have some wrestling fans on the chat. Ophidian the Cobra from Chikara. Yeah. How you guys doing? Doing good? I'm still mostly sober, but that's how it happens. Wasn't it? All of her stuff's great, and like you can go to go to her Bandcamp, pick up like all her stuff's like $10. You pick up like 94 songs. It's great. She has a great all sorts of stuff, so it's really, really awesome. I totally recommend her. So yeah, really, really great. Great, yay! What? Cross-pollinate. That's the idea of this show, is people discover new things, and so I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. What am I drinking, Pickles? I'm drinking whiskey. But I'm spilling everywhere because I'm a professional doing it. I'm actually doing an old-fashioned of my own. I made my own simple syrup. I have some chocolate bitters I put in there. Yes, Michael. So you can go see A Star War. $10 to go see A Star War. Yes. I've got graphic renderings. So today I want to talk. All these shows I always talk about some really cool sideshow lore. And stuff like that. So today because I live in Texas, I want to deep dive in some really cool Texas sideshow lore. So despite being only in the game for roughly 2 years, few have made the biggest splash as he did at that time. Today, I want to talk about Pascal Finnegan, aka Pedro, the Two-Headed Man. So, legend has it, back in the early 20th century, Pedro there actually fled from Mexico when Pancho Villa stole his villa, his family ranch. Now, once he came to America, he had to support his family. So to support his family of wife and 6 kids, he had to join the circus. And I'm going to do this because I think it's kind of fun. So real story is that Pascal was just some dumb railroad worker who had a weird shaped head, and a promoter from Sells Floto Circus, a name I've used before, saw his weird looking head and went, there's a gold mine there. I like having effects that can be 2 cameras. By the way, the second camera is just an old phone I have. Can't get a webcam anyway. Now to be fair, really all he had was like a weird tumor in his head, so he just had a weird looking head. But that did not stop an enterprising young Pascal or a unscrupulous promoter from the Sells Floto Circus. So what they did is they decided to reshape the head. And when I mean reshape the head, they actually implanted a small, roughly that size, silver plate into the tumor and to reshape it more to make it look like it's a second head. And they threw a wax mask on it, which you can see as like that, to finish the mark. And all this was done around 1917 for a plain record. Here's the thing, once that happened, so for the next 2 years, they were selling out towns, they were selling out performance after performance for everywhere from Texas all the way up to the Northeast. That was until it changed around the summer of 1919. You see, really in the spring, it kind of started like Pascal Pedro there was. I'm gonna actually show you another picture of him too. There's another idea, get a better idea of the head. Pascal had become more and more prone to really severe headaches and bouts of dementia. By June 21st, 1919, it got to be so bad that he had to actually be treated by doctors in Gardner, Massachusetts. It was decided that the tumor, aka his second head, had to be removed to save his life. Now, rumor has it that Pascal there was conscious the whole entire time of the removal. They just Novocaine the fuck out of his head. And what's weird is he didn't suffer any brain damage because the tumor didn't actually reach down to his brain. Why he was suffering headaches and bouts of dementia had to come down to the fact is that he was being slowly poisoned by the silver plate that was inserted in his head a few years previous. By the time the doctors actually discovered there was a plate into it, and they didn't even know that, they had to actually remove the entire head, entire fake head. So, not only did they remove his head, they removed his livelihood as well. Once he healed up enough, Pascal actually returned back to Mexico, a defeated man, and lived out the rest of his life, retired from the circus life. Weird, huh? I mean, I just love looking at history for like old sideshow stuff, and I love Texas gets really weird. I mean, I've talked about Texas Jack Earl. I've talked about Alice from Dallas. We've got Myrtle Corbin, the four-legged woman. Just crazy stuff. And now Pascal Finnegan, I'm going to have somebody crazier next week and stuff like that. Tell you what, let's take a moment. Let's take a quick break, and I'll be right back with you guys. And we're back. That actually provided Peacock. That's actually a friend of mine. She actually makes hats. Yes, I do. I happen to like colorful hair as well. This is Drama Freak 83. As far as Joe Opt 01, how to get the ladies, I don't know. Be polite and respectful. That goes a long way, I found. So yeah, anyway, back to Violet Peacock. She actually makes hats and stuff like that. She's also currently making masks for everybody considering the pandemic. It's actually in Houston, but she will ship. It's like $10. Reach her, check out the hats. They're really cool hats. I know at least one person on the feed who loves hats. Just saying, Doc. In fact, speaking of Doc and everybody like that, do you guys like the shirt? So the next comes down to segue into the next people I want to talk about. So I actually met this group last year at the 2019 Great Southern Sideshow Big Money. I am talking, of course, about, boom, Dr. Finnegan's Circus. This is a three-man comedy circus troupe that has been dazzling audiences with some classic American circus sideshow along with some modern twists. Now, when I saw them last year. They played it off like it was some weird like TV sketch show, and I was enthralled. I loved it. So it really came as no surprise when they won what we call the Hoot of the Year, which is like the greatest act ever that year. And so they won the really cool big Hoot of the Year, which was well deserved. So what we got here, we got three guys right there in the picture. You got the namesake right in the middle, which is Dr. Finnegan, who is the dancing madman. We got Chip Rascal, who is there on his left, who is the red jacket. It's the charming, roguish rapscallion. And on the right is actually the person we're going to be showing from the group tonight, is the pain-proof man, the Right Reverend Sean Thoreau. You can find them at all the fun socials, which is at Finnegan's Circus. And guess what? You can also pick up cool merch like this. They have like 15 different designs. I get this one because I like to eat glass, and so I thought it was a cool picture to have eat glass. Plus, kind of the rainbow and things like that. It's kind of a fun, not typical picture. So I liked it. You can go to tpublic.com to pick up their stuff. I totally recommend it. So if you guys could, please give it up for some crazy, wacky zaniness at Dr. Finnegan Circus.
Please now welcome to the stage, the impervious, the impenetrable, the Reverend Sean Thoreau and the Glass Wall! That's right, folks, what we have here for you tonight is a big pile of broken glass. We got some beer, we got some wine, we got some top shelf. Most of it donated by our drinking crowds, fun folks just like you. Thanks so much. That's right, keep drinking, the joke's like that. And now, I'm going to prove my powers of impunctuality as I stand on this broken glass with my normal, naked human bare feet. You right there, sir, yell out loud, any number 1 to 10, go ahead. 10, he said 10. He looked like a nice guy. He's a smart ass. He said 10, fine. 10 for the smart ass. Here's what we're gonna do, folks. I am gonna jump on this broken glass. Not once, twice, 3, no, 9 times real quick. You guys can count down with me. Then, on the 10th, I will jump up to the top ropes and give you the big finish. At the end, I'm gonna need some drum rolls. If you don't have a drink, you can always hang around your legs. Here we go. All right, count it down with me, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! From the top ropes! Oh my goodness, still alive, can't believe it! And now, to once and finally, for all to see, prove that I am an instructional man, I'm gonna need somebody from the crowd to come help me out. Sir, you did such a great job with that question and answer. Come on up here, buddy. No, I already got this guy right here. Sorry. We'll be here all day, and you got a real nice face. It's nothing personal, it's just business. We'll definitely get you up here. What's your name, pal? James. James, give it up for James, everybody! James got a real important job. What I'm going to do next is get down onto the glass with my most delicate, my most fragile, frankly, my most money-making part of my anatomy. Whoa! My face. I'm going to put my face on the glass. Then, my friend, you come in. You're going to start by putting first your left foot right here about my jawline. And then when the audience counts down from 3, you are going to take that step up, putting both feet on my head on the glass. At which point, thunderous applause will rain from Creekfest! Yeah, that's your line, remember it. And then you got to get fuck off my head, you know what I mean? I got other things to do today. All right, buddy, so here we go. I want you to stand over here. Wait, let me clear some of the glass. This is a really dangerous one. There we go. Come stand right over here behind the glass. Perfect. Now Chip's gonna help you out. He's gonna give you hands just for balance. You really are putting your weight on me though. He's just there so you don't tip left and right. I know there's not a lot of distance on my head for you to stand. Alright folks, if you have your cameras, now's the time. If you're tall and in the front row, I am working on the floor if you wouldn't mind dropping down for people behind you. If there's small children in the crowd, pick them up so they can see this act of violence. Here we go. On the glass. With my face. With my soft. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Guys, a label? I could get a paper cut. That's bullshit. There used to be safety in this show. Here we go, down onto the glass with my face. Here we go. Onto the glass. Alright, now start by giving me just your left foot. I'm gonna get another position for you. Left foot right here about my jaw. Alright. Those are some big boots you got. You don't have a dog at home, do you? It smells like I stepped in something. I'm not sure if I like this anymore. Alright, audience, count it down with me, and then he's gonna take that step right there on my head. All of his weight onto me, onto the glass. Are you ready? Count it down with me. 3, 2, 1. He's done it. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe he actually did it! What a nutbag! We never said to do that. That's fucking crazy.
Finnegan Circus, everybody. Wasn't that crazy? Wasn't it wild? I just might think they may be showing up a couple more times in my feed at some point. Because there's 3 guys. I'm gonna watch one of them. Keep checking back with me next couple of weeks. You may see some more stuff coming from Finnegan Circus. Don't forget to make sure you tip them, or at the very least, go to tpublic.com. I think it's /users/Finnegan Circus. Pick out some really cool shirts. They have really cool ones. They got one that's like the Clash cover, which I really like as well. So yeah, really cool, huh? So you guys ready for your next act? They do ship quickly, Doc. That is very fair. I got mine pretty quick, which is why I put you on this week. You guys ready for your next act? All right. So our next act, I met them at a Splice Records. Remember Splice Records were a really cool independent Houston label that I talked about last week? That's Splice Records. So Splice Records. They have a thing called the River Revival, which is it happens in September, which is like a 3-day music festival on the river. Like literally, like you can sit on the river, stage right there, watching some amazing music and stuff like that. So I met them a couple of years ago at the River Revival, and they blew me away. Easily my favorite performance of the weekend, and that was really saying something, because there's some tough people to be with right there. So who I'm talking about is I'm talking about the Folk Family Revival. This band blends folk, that old school country, and injects some rock and roll into the mix to create something like a really cool, amazing sound. Since then, I've become friends with the brothers Langford, because they have 3 brothers, and their brother from another mother, Kaylee. I even had the great privilege of actually introducing their band this past River Revival, where I did some little bit of sideshow stuff before bringing them on stage. You can actually keep track of them in all the major socials at Folk Family Revival, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, yada yada yada. So please do so. What I've got coming on is actually not normally on their normal stuff. I want to do something fun and new and different. So I pulled a live track they did that was filmed as part of the Houston So Far Sounds concert series. And what that is basically is that's So Far basically creates concert events at non-standard places. Like they did a concert inside like a bedding store once. Anyway, so what I got right here is I got Thumb in the Wind by Folk Family Revival. Check them out.
I know the thrill of the voices screaming my name. I've seen thousands of faces smiling at me on the stage. I know the warmth of the lights and a stranger's embrace every night. If I could do it all over, I wouldn't do it the same way. Try to stay sober, instead of always killing my pain. And I'd be more like my father and less like my friends. Wouldn't do it the same way if I could do it again. My grandfather worked all his life to save some money for us. And on the day that he died, we spent that money on a new tour bus. That transmission is on its last limb. I'm out here with my thumb in the wind. If I could do it all over, I wouldn't do it the same way. I tried to stay sober, instead of always killing my pain. And I'd be more like my father and less like my friend. Wouldn't do it the same way if I could do it again. The song may sing, this is me living my dream. If I could do it all over, I wouldn't do it the same way. And I'd try to stay sober, instead of always killing my pain. And I'd be more like my father, start a big family, have some sons and some daughters, and give them everything they need to be more like my father and less like my friend. Wouldn't do it the same way if I could do it again. Wouldn't do it the same way if I could do it again.
We got time for it?
Folk Family Revival, everybody. That's amazing, right? So it was they released their album last year called Electric Darling. It's probably my favorite record that came out last year. Not gonna lie. And I listen to a lot of different types of music. And I really dug that record. It's a good, like, from beginning to end, that's designed to listen from the beginning to end. It's how it is. It's not just singles, stuff like that. Put it on track one and listen all the way to the last track, and it blends to that way it restarts itself. Like the last track blends right well into the first track, so you'll end up listening like 3 or 4 times before you realized you've even done that. That's how good it is. So what did you guys think? Have a good time? It was a good show? I had fun. So let's give it up one last time for our performers on the show. So we had Mr. Hot Todd Lincoln. You can actually, if you want to book him, make sure you can contact him there at mr.hot.lincoln@gmail.com. There's his tip info, so that way tip him some dollars for his birthday, y'all. Buy him that birthday shot, $5. Also, who else we had? We had the lovely Miss Kate Nix. Right there, you can give her a contact there, kate@katenix.com. Please go pick up her music there at the Bandcamps at katenix.bandcamp.com. You can also go to katenix.com. She has a lot of crazy merchandise there, a lot of different shirts and stuff like that, which I'll be picking up soon, so it'll be cool. Venmo her at Tipafairy, and then check out her stuff on her own page stuff as far as she does the Wednesday show. She also does a family-friendly show on Saturdays as well, which is pretty cool. I really like it a lot. Thank you, Todd. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good show. I really dig it a lot. Who else we had? Oh, yeah, we had the Dr. Finnegan Circus, part 1. I'm going to start right now. I'm going to say part 1. Put you behind the scenes here. I plan on showcasing each member separately over the weeks. Not every week, but they'll be showcasing stuff over the weeks to come, so keep coming back, check it out. If you want, go to their website, finnegancircus.com. Go pick up their merch there at TeePublic, teepublic.com/users/Finnegan Circus. Really, they have like 15 different shirts. They got stickers. They got all sorts of cool stuff. And then you can also tip them as well, because they're really cool. Beer bottles don't come cheap when it comes to glass walking, glass being stand upon. If you tip them at Finnegan Circus, they would greatly appreciate it. And last but not least, we just had the Folk Family Revival on here, which are an amazing band. Go to folkfamilyrevival.com. Go to splicerecordstx.com to pick up merchandise. All of it well worth your time. The reason I do this sort of show, and I actually used to do this live on stage, bring different types of acts together to do something, because the idea was to introduce people to different things. I like this, doing the internet stuff, because it allows me to actually really showcase stuff I really love, and I'm not beholden to who's an hour or two away. So thank you guys for being a part and stuff like that. Here we go. All right, so here's my last call, because we got 9 minutes. Right after the show is the Hot Mess Happy Hour with Tifa Tiddlywinks. I am told she's going to have a really good guest on there. We're going to get dumb and stupid and talk about lots of weird stuff. Somebody, I don't know who. I don't know who's going to be doing it all. I don't know. Anyway, so hang out after the show here, and we're going to switch over and get that taken care of. So it'll be a lot of fun. I can be a lot more interactive with that way I'll, so it'll be a lot more fun. Anyway, my last call. This is my last call. So all this stuff's been going on has been really tough on everyone, and it really is. So please make a point to reach out to those you love and adore, and let them know how you truly feel, because that's what's important for us. Is when we're all locked away in our own things, we can't really do that. So just give love and support, especially those people who are away and don't have any human contact. Even 6 feet away. Now, I want to conclude the show a little bit differently than I normally do. You see, because today is the 1-year anniversary that I've been with my great girlfriend in love, Sassy Buttons. We don't live together, so we haven't seen each other in over a month, because we're both responsible adults and we don't want to cause that sort of issue. So I'm going to close out a little special. So close out with a little bit special that she doesn't know about. I believe she's watching, and if not, But anyway, I want to close with something special about how much she means to me. So you guys, thank you guys so much. Have a great week. Be a great fun one next week, which will include people like Fifi Switchblade, Tomar and the FCs, which they make baby-making music, I'm just saying. So maybe, the lovely songstress Sharita Perez, and I've got a 4th person that I'm not going to release yet, because he's making something new, and so I want to make sure it's secure. But it's somebody like, it's a big guy in Sideshow, so I'm really excited to see something new and crazy he's going to do. So if you guys give it up, cheers everybody. Be safe, keep drinking, and we'll see you guys next week, okay?
I'm sitting in a field of pine trees, coaxing words from the earth and the dirt. I sort of mused that the words just wouldn't come. It's been a while since I saw you, knew you, holding your breath, your eyes upon a second hand. The way you looked is still vivid to me. You're something out of a dream, messing with my head. I've been looking for you. Are you hiding? 'Cause I like the way you're crawling to me. You stand upon me. You're something out of a dream. And I like it, though I fight it. It took a while for the medicine to sink in, blow out the fog and remove all the cobwebs. Now I'm clear, I can hear myself think straight. I'm on the road with my clothes in a rucksack over my shoulder, following the whispers. People ask me where I'm going in such haste, and I say, my girl's a switchblade, a bright light on a cityscape. Wherever she goes, I'm gonna chase. You're something out of a dream.